we had 3 beautiful children, and now I have soon have 9 grandchildren, 7 boys and 2 girls.
That's right. Misty and Amber come along, and then we switched from girls to boys, didn't we?
Right.
So, but don't we love all these little boys running around here?
They're all special.
That's right. Well, tell me something. When tell me about when you were saved and how y'all started in the church.
Well, me and Hulon did a lot of work. We started going to Hopewell Christian Church, the old church. They had the pot-belly stove in the middle of the building, and that's what we heated by. I was saved on October the 23rd, 1963, and I was pregnant with Tim when I was saved. And so the Christian church believes in baptizing you the same day you're saved. So T.K. Patrick went and opened up his store and got our preacher a pair of overalls where he could baptize me in Crow's Lake. So I was pregnant with Tim when I was baptized.
And then what about Dad? Was he already saved at that time?
Yeah, he was already saved.
Okay, so y'all were going to Hopewell,
Yeah.
and Dad helped build the new church, right?
He helped build the new church. He built the new baptizing pool.
Yeah. But then Granddaddy was friends with Galen Beard, and Galen started preaching at Trinity Methodist Church, right?
Right.
And so we were invited down there.
Right.
And so we started going to church down there, and then Daddy announced that he was called to preach.
Right.
And that was what? Was that 65, 66?
66.
66.
Yeah.
Okay. But
and he got his license in. I got it wrote down in. I got it wrote right here.
well, that's okay. Let's just talk about it. So he was going to seminary and still working at Dorval, and then he pastored Trinity for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we went up and pastored Level Creek for a little bit.
Right.
And met sweet, precious people there. Level Creek is where Granny and Granddaddy are all buried, up there close to North Gwinnett High School.
Right.
So tell me some fond memories of Trinity first.
Okay.
I do remember that at the same time Dad was called to preach, a friend of his, Bobby McIntyre, was called to preach.
Right.
And as a child, I remember I loved it when Bobby was preaching, because he preached for about 5 minutes, which meant that we got to go outside and play earlier.
He preached 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
He said more than 15 minutes, and Galen Beard said an hour and a half.
So, and then I know that Galen was a pretty good singer, and Bobby and Daddy was less so, but they told the church if they would reach a certain number in attendance that they would sing a special song.
Right.
And the church made an effort, and everybody come, and so Daddy and Galen and Bobby had to sing Years I Spent in Vanity at Pride at Calvary, didn't they?
Right.
And everybody just loved it, even though Galen was the only one that was actually carrying a tune in that bunch.
Right.
So, what are some of your memories from Trinity?
Me and Sue McIntyre done a lot of ministry together. We used to go out and buy clothes for the kids in Trinity. Me and Dean Hill used to go up there and clean the church every week. So,
Yeah. And then Dad started pastoring Level Creek. So what are some of your fond memories of Level Creek?
seeing that S. Moore and that Miss Mobley, which was a pain in the butt.
And remember Pearl and what was Louie? Wasn't it Pearl and Louie Shelnut?
Pearl and Louie.
Uh-huh.
Louie.
And she was the pianist, and she always come in a hurry late. And we talked about later that she had made us think of Archie and Edith Bunker.
She come in a running.
To play the piano.
She had to dry her hair in the hair dryer.
Right. Her hair dryer was broken, and so she was having to open the clothes dryer and stick her head in to dry her hair.
Right.
And even as a child, I thought, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
But what are some of your other memories from Level Creek?
Oh, gosh. When Joanne and William Porter was coming there, somebody locked Billy out in the toilet, and there was a wasp nest in the toilet, and they throwed rocks and got the wasp, and Billy Porter got stung all over with wasps.
That's right. But that was at Trinity, wasn't it?
Yes, that
Not
was at
Level Creek.
Trinity.
So, and then Dad went from being a bivocational pastor, which meant he was having a job and being a pastor, to going into the ministry full time, and we
Right.
started moving, didn't we?
Right.